welcome to ButtStuff. It is Monday the 18th of November 2024. Not going to be saying that for long, are we?
No, we're not.
Episode 68. I'm Jay.
I'm C.
Hello, check 1, 2.
Hello, we are bringing you this day in shitstory, so anything from the 18th of November that's glorious, you're hearing about it here.
Absolutely, as usual, the hottest off the press.
Yes.
From 1928.
This is brand new information to anyone. No one knows about any of this.
Exactly.
Oh,
So,
definitely not glorious news either. A lot of this is quite grim.
quite miserable, but
Yeah.
strap yourselves in either way.
Yes, just sit down. Enjoy.
Just sit down and just have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe make yourself a cup of tea.
Have a little breather. Yeah, you know what? Just treat yourself to a little break.
I've started drinking tea again.
I know, I did notice.
Isn't it
Because you
weird?
told me.
Yeah, with the words.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird one.
No, it's perfect. I'm
know
really
why.
pleased about it.
I fancied one, didn't I, a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
And I couldn't have one because there was no tea bags in the place.
Because I drank them all from your place, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like, if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't have been tea bags in the first place anyway.
Okay, I see.
So
Oh, thank you.
I couldn't have even fancied a cup of tea because I'd be like, just don't even think about that because you haven't got tea bags.
That's okay.
So then, more recently, been trying. And because I used to drink it with, like, 2 big sugars...
Yeah.
Now I have my coffee with 5 sweeteners.
5 now? I was in 4 last.
4, it is 4, sorry, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, 5 was my shame point, but...
Oh, you went back down to 4. You thought that was the turning point. You're doing a U-turn back down to 4.
You're right,
Yeah, okay, I understand.
So I thought what I need to do with the tea is try, like, have it again, but with minimal sugar in.
Okay.
So work up to it rather than
Yes.
being like, anything less now is not sweet enough.
I understand,
You know, always add, but you can't take away.
I'm a 2 sweeteners and a sugar kind of gal.
So I did that and it's perfect.
It is perfect, isn't it? Because you don't have the synthetic sweet all the way through. You've got enough. It's sweet. It's perfect sweetness.
It's rounded with the
Yeah.
sugar, but the the sweeteners help, but all sweeteners too tinny.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You need the proper bit of sweetener.
Which you
and
don't
I
get with
can't find
coffee.
a good proper sweet. No, you don't. Absolutely can have just sweeteners with coffee fine.
You can't find a good proper sweetener.
No, I can't. Not when there's like sugar.
Silver spoon.
No, like
Oh
sugar.
no, it's
like
not.
sugar.
It's not the same, but that
No.
is the best one that doesn't taste like artificial.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
some of them do taste like, oh my god, like I don't have a fill-in, but I can imagine that it tastes like chewing on a bit of foil when you have a fill-in.
It's just like, yeah, I'd rather not have the tea if I've got the wrong sweeteners. I won't take the tea.
A lot of people drink it without sugar or anything
A
at
lot
all.
of people are also paedophiles, so I don't want to discuss them.
You're absolutely right.
Absolute wrong-uns.
So many people, and I tried. I tried because I thought there's got to be something in it.
Yeah, no. I think they're just doing it. You know, the same people who go to an Indian, they're like, I'm going to have the hottest thing I can find, like a fowl or a vindaloo.
Oh, yeah.
It's just to be like, I drink my tea, like, with no sugar. It's the same bitches that have, I drink my coffee black because I'm so good at coffee.
Oh yeah, because I'm raw dogging everything.
Yeah, just raw dogging life right there. Then, all
Yeah.
right, okay, fine. Don't have pleasure.
Okay, yeah.
Don't
really.
enjoy yourself. You just go nastily around life just being sad about yourself. You spite yourself.
Enjoy your self-flagellation in the
Yeah.
form of unsweet tea.
Yeah, fuckers.
Yeah.
What brought us onto this?
Don't know.
Who even knows? Anyway, hello.
Hello.
Well, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Excellent news. Well, it is National Princess Day today.
Princess Day.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have some princesses, don't we?
Diana.
Yeah, she's the people's princess, isn't she?
one.
I know I think we have some now, but some of Kate's princesses, aren't they now? Princess Charlotte?
Probably.
Kid, though, so I don't
That's-
mind.
yeah,
Like,
whatever.
fine. I'm not going to shit on her, she's a child. But the rest can fuck off, no offence.
When I saw the other day a headline come up saying the Queen has got a chest infection.
She's dead.
That's what I said.
What?
I was like, well, this is an improvement because she's been dead for 2 years.
Yeah.
So surely the headline should read, the Queen is resurrected.
And has a chest infection.
Yeah.
But besides that, actually is doing a lot better than she was last year.
Looking really good, actually.
Yeah.
Good job she's got a chest infection. I mean, she's functioning in
She's
some
got a
way.
chest to be infected. Yeah, great.
It knows some
Oh.
things. Yeah, so I was like, brilliant. Excellent news. Nah, do you know who they're talking about?
Not the horse.
The horse.
The horse.
Yeah.
She's not a queen, is she?
Apparently.
I didn't think she
She's
was.
not my queen.
She's not my queen. She's not my queen. Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah.
Make Britain not queenie again.
Make bugger her off again.
Bugger Camilla off again. Yeah. Bugger Camilla.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I just want the old queen back. Like,
Yeah,
fair play.
me.
She hung around for a long time.
She did her due. She deserves
done
her
enough.
rest now, but
She
also
really did.
yeah, fair play.
But
also
you can't leave us with
you
this
can't
rabble.
you can't put a horse in fucking charge.
And sausage fingers.
No.
Fuck's sake.
It's okay. It's going to go to the next one soon.
Yeah, he's
even
gonna
though
go
who
soon.
knows if she's a body double. Anyway, let's not.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, I know.
Who bloody... Hang on, who's the body double?
Kate Middleton. Remember there was
She's
a lot-
dying anyway. Well, I
No,
say
she's got cancer,
dying.
haven't she?
Yeah.
But I think she's doing okay.
Oh, is she?
But they brought this out when everyone was like, oh, she's a body double. They were like, no, she's just got cancer. Oh, because we can't question it anymore now because no one wants to discuss cancer, actually. It's a bit of a taboo subject. No, people get cancer. Like, we can discuss it. It's miserable. But we're still allowed to discuss.
Yeah, it's very real. Some people's jobs surround completely around cancer. So,
Exactly.
it's like they don't probably have much else to talk about.
No, exactly. Like, what are they going to do? Just close their eyes and face the other way and
Yeah,
just be like, I'm sorry, you're really good. You're doing really well. I'm dying here. Like, I feel like I'm... No. It's fine.
It's like going back to when anyone's dog dies, you can't mention dogs ever
No,
again
that is true.
until you hear them mention dogs. So that includes sending memes including dogs.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes, I'm so glad you can unsend now on Instagram, but like sometimes you just don't, you just don't think, you're like, oh, I know they'll love that. And then you're like, oh God.
They've
and then
lost their dog, yeah.
Hang on a minute, how many years ago was it now?
Yeah.
How long do I have to worry about this situation?
Am I in this?
Yeah, you were, but it passed quickly with you.
Good, because dogs are always allowed to exist.
It passed quickly with you because I'd previously discussed this phenomena with you about another friend of mine.
Yeah.
So I knew your stance on it, and you were like, you can't just, it's not your responsibility to
Shield dogs from anyone.
Exactly.
Because they've lost a dog.
It's very hard to do that.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't live in the same country.
Especially also if they've lost their dog years ago. Like, they do know dogs that their dog... Yeah, no.
They might have done it before you even met them. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, you're not meant to say anything in case it's happened to a person.
You can't even mention people then. Like,
Exactly.
Can't have a nan.
Don't
Can't have a
mention,
gran.
no, don't mention a woman or a man.
Oh, no.
Or anything in between.
In case everything's died.
Everything has and will die.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know how we got onto this. How did we get onto this one?
National Princess Day.
Oh,
right.
oh, fucking hell, of course,
Of course.
we did. Oh, R.I.P.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
A bollocky bill.
I know. We didn't even know what we were doing there.
We didn't even... Good grief.
Well,
Okay,
anyway,
okay.
what else we got?
It's Occult Day.
Occult Day.
Occult Day.
Well, like the occult movement. Movement?
Yeah, the
As if,
movement.
you know, the movement of occultists.
Yeah.
that way. I don't even know. What would you describe, like Satanism and like churchy stuff and like religion, yeah, and paganism and witchy
Yeah.
stuff and just everything.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, fine. I can get on board with that.
Excellent. It's World Underwater Hockey Day.
I can't get on board with that. What am I meant to be doing with that?
Whoever thought to even... Why?
Some fucker that's never done it, I reckon.
Is there underwater golf?
I hope so.
Is there underwater snooker?
Underwater chess.
That would work.
Yeah,
that would work. But why?
I don't know. Well, just same reason underwater hockey. Why are you bothering?
Well, because of the resistance. I guess
Okay.
because of that you're hitting something. I guess chess, it wouldn't like really make any difference. But yeah, except unless you want to be underwater for whatever reason.
Yeah, but you've got like ice hockey then.
True. Oh,
So
and
how many?
underwater.
There's all these different. So you've got ice hockey, which is frozen water.
Mm-hmm.
Then you've got underwater hockey, which is submerged water, and then you've got normal hockey,
above
above
water.
ground, no water involved.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have air hockey?
Yes,
you
you
do have
do.
air hockey.
Is there fire hockey?
Fire hockey? Oh. Well, that's what we need to
my
do next.
God,
Welding. We'll just set everything on fucking fire.
Oh my God, no. Why has this happened? You are the fire queen, so you will definitely make fire hockey.
Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We were meant to be claying tonight, but it's not happening now. We're fire hockeying.
We're going to make a clay fire hockey table.
100%.
Wow.
That's not going to go down well. We've only got £4 worth of dry clay between us, and we're going to make a whole table.
Oh, it's fine.
And your outfit from last week that we still haven't made for your works night out or whatever.
Oh, my drag
Yeah,
headpiece. It's okay. I've substituted with a normal dress, unfortunately.
I very much like the dress. What else we got today anyway? Because I don't know.
It is Mickey Mouse Day.
Okay.
And I'll tell you for why.
Yes, please do.
All right. So on this day in 1928, Walt Disney released the first animated film, Steamboat Willie.
Which we have covered.
We have.
In one of our past episodes. I cannot tell you which one. It's got a picture
Oswald
of
the
it on.
Dodgy Rabbit.
Yes, it is. Well done. Well done.
Which is, I can't remember what episode it is. I wonder if it's 14.
Is it? Also,
Yeah.
it's not even removed from the
It's
archive.
still out. There we
you
are
can listen
then.
to the audio. Well, if you can hear us, have a listen to that.
If you can hear me, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
So, because of this, it is Mickey Mouse Day.
That makes sense.
And because of that, because it was the day that they premiered, it is also Mickey and Minnie's birthdays.
So it's a lot of days all mixed up in one.
Yeah, so apparently they were born, I guess, on the same day in 1928. On this day.
Were they siblings?
No.
That would be really... So they were just really...
Well, they were created. That was their first...
They were siblings. They were created by the same father.
Like the Osmonds.
Oh, this is all dodgy and creepy now.
Oh my God, so Mickey Mouse is a pedo now.
I don't think he's a pedo, he's just incestuous.
Something about him.
Well,
Weird.
if they were born on the same day, they can make them the same age. Just, he's
fine.
just having sex with his sibling.
They were
Which
a couple I guess immediately.
Yeah, so they were born out of the vag and straight into a couple.
Oh, God.
They were groomed as well.
Good grief.
Something wrong with Disney.
Arranged marriage.
Arranged grooming marriage is wrong uns. We always knew there was wrong uns.
Sick.
Have you seen all the, obviously we've all seen many from in the times many years ago when we used to talk about the all the dicks inside the Walt Disney old things.
Oh yeah, there's a
All
lot of what is it called? Subconscious? No.
Yeah, like hidden subliminal messages
Yeah, that's
and
it.
all of just dicks in the clouds of Lion King, and no, it was like sex in the clouds of Lion King, wasn't it?
And all in any sort of patterns, there's lots of hidden things, isn't there? Which is undeniable when you see it put in front of you, and you're like, well, okay then.
Well, I saw one the other day. It was the old, what's the one with the Little Mermaid? The original Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And in the castle, it's not even trying to be discreet about it. There's just phalluses.
Oh my
just
God.
dicks just there, just like, oh, hello.
Here's my
hello,
dick
big
castle.
gold dick castles. Yeah, here's my dick castle indeed.
What were they thinking of?
Don't know, dicks, I guess.
Oh,
Just all the dicks, nothing else.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, Disney, happy birthday. At least that makes sense.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're victims or if they're like co-conspirators. I'm not sure.
I think a bit of all of it, to be honest. The way that Mickey's running this place now, I think it's
know.
sort of like the Diddy situation. You know, like there's so many people in the Diddy situation. You're either on board or you're not.
Yeah.
You're a victim or you're on board with it. He's
Yeah.
probably, I reckon, Mickey's on board with it.
I reckon so.
He's been a victim, but he's had his time.
Yeah, why is he so obsessed with kids?
I know, gross. Well, why is everyone so gross?
I don't know.
Everyone's so minging.
It is disgusting.
I know, fucking disgusting.
Fucking hell.
What else we got?
Well, we have got some other birthdays.
Some other birthdays.
Some other birthdays.
Whose birthday is it?
Owen Wilson.
Happy birthday, you weird looking face.
Happy birthday, you've got a big nose. You're 66. No, you're not. You're 56 today.
Happy birthday, you are 56 and not 66.
You were born in 68. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, he's a weird one. I don't know why.
It's because he's like, his nose is dripping.
Yeah.
Like a wax melting down his face.
Yeah, that's what it is. He does look like he's just someone's put like an iron on his head.
And it's like wonky, like who's him from...
Oh, Sylvester Stallone? No, not him,
as
but
well,
him,
though.
yeah.
No, SpongeBob. Cyril?
Oh, yeah, what's his name?
No, okay, so where's Cyril Sneer is from the Smurfs.
Also him, though. Same general thing. Squidward, Cyril Sneer.
yeah.
They've all got the general nose of dick. Dick nose.
Wonky, squiggly dick nose.
Yeah, dick all over the shop nose.
Correct.
Probably Disney made.
I would imagine so.
Fuckers.
God, it all comes back
It
to
all
that,
comes
doesn't
back
it?
to dick noses.
Oh, happy birthday, Dick Nose.
Happy birthday, Dick Nose.
Also on this day, a lady called Wilma Mankiller was born
Okay.
on this day in 1945.
Did she fulfill to her name?
I don't know, but she was the chief of a tribe.
Oh my
So
god,
I would
yeah.
hope so.
I love her already.
I want to like accuse her of cash murder if she didn't, but Mankiller.
But also, what a
Odd.
name, like, yeah.
Sadly, she died on the 6th of April 2010, but I bet she killed some man in her time.
I bet she did, yeah.
Go on, Wilma.
Go on, Wilma. Oh, I'm Wilma. I love the name Wilma as well. It's like, I don't give a shit. My name is Wilma.
I actually don't have any further information on her, so she might have been German, so she might have been Wilma.
Wilma.
Wilma
Wilma is
Mankiller.
so much... Oh.
What? You don't like it?
Wilma Mankiller. No, it's...
No?
Well, tribal. She's tribal, isn't
Oh,
she?
yeah,
so
that's
she's probably
right.
not
So
German.
probably
At least
not.
It's a German tribe, which would be... Well, I don't think there's many unexplored regions of Germany.
No, interesting. I actually have no idea about her. I should have probably found out, but alas, here we are.
Yes, well, we just know her name is great, and she might have killed a man, she might not have.
She may have.
May or may not have killed a man.
Leading us on then to the RIPs.
Okay.
The only one I've got is Jim Jones on his own.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So he was born on the 13th of May, 1931,
Yes,
and
he
he
was.
died on this day. In 1978, he was the leader of the People's Temple, which was formed in 1955. Him and a lot of other people.
Yeah. So shall I fill in some gaps of this? Because actually, that was meant to be my research.
Oh, God, well, sorry.
No.
He's my RIP, but he's your guinea pig.
He's my this happened on this day. Day. So he's not the only one who died actually on this day. He died with another 918 people.
Oh, he didn't want to go on his own.
No, not Jim Jones on his own. He was like Jim Jones with 918 other people. He's a fucker.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jim Jones. So
Just before you continue, talking of Jones,
yeah,
you might be able to hear a snuff grunt gruffalo in the background.
oh cute, yes.
And it is actually our own personal Joan.
Yes, it
on
is.
her own.
She is Joan on her own.
So Sia's got a new dog called
Joan Rivers.
and
she's
she's
snoring
asleep
away.
here, and she's gruffling, snuffling,
Yeah.
sleep snuffs. And so apologies, it's not my bowels.
It is.
Yes, as well.
The only reason we've got a dog is to hide Jay's bowels.
Yeah.
Because
And
like
yours.
I'm on mine, yeah, and the husband's, and everyone's just we got a dog now, so if anyone smells, it's the dog.
Perfect
It's
one to
Joan
blame.
Rivers, which is ideal. So how did we get on to Joan Rivers? straight
Jim
away?
Joan on his own.
Jim Joan on his own.
Joan
Rivers.
grunted, and so
I
so
see, I
back
see.
to Jim Joan on his own then.
Okay, shall I tell you what I've got about Jim Joan on his own?
It is a good one, please do.
So I really want to do this justice because
We'll never do it.
we won't. We really won't. And we've got like 5 minutes. No, we got
no point even trying.
No. So I'm just going to tell you, on this day in 1978, exactly what you just said. We had the mass suicide, but really, actually, murder of 918 people found dead in Jonestown in Guyana.
Yes.
So I'm going to give you the lead up a little bit about it. Like you
Yes.
said, he was born on May the 13th, 1931, in Indiana, and he had it sounds like a bit of a shitty time with his parents, really. So his mum sounds like a bit of a narcissistic woman. She was like, everything's better, my son's going to be better, I'm better than everyone, I deserve better than my life is given me. Yeah, blame.
So he grew up where we grew up, and what?
I know. So it was apparently he was like, well, I think he turned up into the narcissist because instead of him being like, I suppose some narcissist parents are like, I'm the best, you're not the best, and you will listen to me.
True.
This one had, I'm the best, and you are the offspring of the best, therefore you are also the best, you are better than all other children.
Yeah.
So, what he did with that wasn't very good. His dad was obviously a bit of a shithole as well. Bit of a shithole. No, he wasn't loving him. He went to the Vietnam War and just came back an absolute mess.
Oh, God.
But he was a bit of a drunk, apparently.
I
But
don't
then
blame him.
There was also talks that he wasn't a drunk. He was an absolute stone-cold sober, so who knows? Because it wasn't a sober prohibist town that they were in at the same time. See? Yeah, so who knows? So, anyway, Jim Joan on his own. He was born to these folk. He was a bit of a weird kid, obsessed with Hitler. He was obsessed with religion. Anything about power at this point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So, when he gets older now, he starts working in a care home. I've forgotten his wife's name, but this is where he finds his wife called Marceline. Oh, well done.
It just came to me.
Well
That's so
done.
weird.
That's so mad. You were just like, right, what's her name? What's her name? And then we were starting to say earlier, I've got a name. We call it
Margarine, I think,
like marmalade.
It's so weird. That's just come to me now, and I had to write it down immediately. And then you're like, I can't remember his wife's name. I'm like, how can you not?
How can you not read my writing that I've just wrote right in front of you?
Been inactive for
That's so
17 minutes, but I've just moved. Pay attention to my movements.
Yeah, all you've done is write something.
Yes.
Yes, that's for me. I'm
That's
so sorry.
mad.
Yeah, so she met Marceline in the
Good
care
old
home.
Marceline.
Now, Marceline, bless her, she's actually probably the reason he did so well.
Because she was so supportive and excellent herself.
She was, but she had morals. She had morals, and yeah, you have to get rid of her later on. She also did have a bit of a background in politics.
She did.
So because of that, he was like, oh, that's what I want to be. So he decides then he becomes involved in civil rights, starts a movement, starts concentrating on racism, which obviously at the time was a big deal, especially in Indiana. So yeah, people weren't doing much for much people anyway, especially never mind the downtrodden in the world.
Yeah.
So he opens his church and he starts helping the less fortunate. He's dabbling in religious ideas, but actually like really helping people.
He was actually giving them tangible solutions to their problems, wasn't he? Like, he was actually physically making people's lives easier.
At the time as well. He was like, this is the church that provides now, not in the afterlife.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, obviously, a lot of these women, because he preyed on like older black women.
Yeah.
And they'd be coming being like, I've got a problem with the electric board. They've been ignoring me. I've been having blackouts and they're not doing anything about it. She's still paying her bills.
Yeah.
So he's like, right, come to me. We'll all pen a note. We'll all pen a thing to the company.
Yeah.
And got results. So they were like, right, okay, someone's actually helping us now, which is amazing.
It was amazing, really.
Yeah, at the time, he was doing really well. He actually sounds like he was a really, really nice bloke up until a certain point. But let's carry on. So yeah, he marries into the political fam. He then opens his church up, helps the less fortunate. He decides at this point he's going to also go on the faith healing route. Do you remember we watched the videos for this years ago?
Wow, yes.
Guys, watch the videos. It's so funny. So Jim Jones, he goes on the faith healing circuit. So it's like he goes on tour, I guess. Faith healing, just randoms.
Lads on tour,
faith healing, random people who are not at all, definitely plants. They were all plants.
Yeah.
He had people in wheelchairs. They were getting them up and they can walk now. He had people that didn't even know they had cancer throwing up chicken entrails, tumours, and being like, oh, look, here's my cancer. Oops.
Oh, my
So,
gosh.
yeah, like you said, 1955, he's opened his congregation. Originally, they were called Wings of Deliverance, but then changed the name to People's Temple in the 1960s when they bought an old synagogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the synagogue said temple, so they're like, okay, well, let's
on
put
then.
a people's... Yeah, whatever.
Be easier to change our name.
Yeah, so everyone's name. There's up to 3,000 people in this cult at some point as well, and they're like, now we'll all change our name, then just change the name on this.
Better.
We can't paint at all.
Nah.
No. So yeah, like I said, he gets up to 3,000 followers at the most, through faith healing, anti-racism, mix of other things. At this point, he's now trying to diversify. So he's obviously concentrating on the people that he can help, but he's also trying to prey on people that are a bit more well-educated, that have a bit more money to try and bring into the cause. Obviously, he's like, right, I need some money now. So yeah, he starts getting a bit funny. He starts going a bit funny because he's really a bit busy. So I think that's actually what he's doing is, he's such a good guy, he's doing so much good work that he kind of just overdoes it. He blows out, I think, but he doesn't want to he doesn't want to hand the power over to anyone else.
Of course not.
No.
Yeah, no one else can do it.
No one else can do it as good as him. So he's like, right, okay, what I'll do is I'll just take meth for it instead. Yes, yeah. So
I'll take meth for it.
I'll just take meth for it. Like, no one else can run this caring home, and no one else can run this charity, and no one else can do this. And he's got a family of his own as well at this point. He's adopted like 4 different kids of every different race he can find just to have his rainbow family.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Does she wear sunglasses all the time?
Yeah, I think she does.
Is she on meth?
Possibly.
Oh.
No, I don't know. I don't know. What about Madonna? She's done similar.
She has done similar.
She is also
Angelina Jolie. Yeah. So at this point, anyway, he's obviously doing his meth, so shit starts hitting the fan.
As you can imagine.
Yeah, he starts getting paranoid, goes a bit mad. He has to wear sunglasses all the time at this point because, do you know what he said? Do you remember what he said?
No.
It was something along the lines of, right, I'm so godly. If I take my sunglasses off and you look into my eyes, you will burst into flame right now.
I do remember that now.
You will just perish.
I understand. Do you know what? You've almost done that to me several times.
I have, I know. I gotta wear my sunglasses, you gotta wear your sunglasses.
So was it because actually he didn't want people to see his pupils because they were obviously mashed, or was it because the light was too much for him because of whatever he was on? He was very sensitive to things.
I think it was a mix of everything, and also he genuinely believed it.
Oh my
I think
God.
at this point he's on so much of whatever, he's just like, I'm so fucking godly, you guys, like, you can't get in my way because I'll just incinerate your face.
That's epic.
I know. Imagine, sorry if the dog is snoring. Well, she is, by the way.
She is doing it.
Yeah, sorry about that. So, welcome. Hello, she's part of our group now. But yeah, that's what happens there. Now, I've got some more, obviously. I forgot about this. So, at this point, he's also preaching about the system, aka Satan. So, Satan's come in.
Satan's the system, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Satan.
like something. Okay. He's got all these people after him now. Obviously, he needs to make some sort of evil. So, he's like, oh no, people are going to try and kill me. He has 2 assassination attempts.
Oh, like Trump.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have an assassination attempt.
Like Trump.
Maybe like Trump. Well, I think that was a bit close on the ear, wasn't it? Unless, we were saying this the other day, unless he had an earpiece in his ear that just
Possibly.
I know.
Who knows?
I know. Who knows technology these days? But anyway, he had 2 of those. He had 2 assassination attempts. I think you got to have him.
They were hilarious, weren't they? As
yeah. One he just went out, shot at his own front door and ran back in.
Yeah.
He also, at this point, this is when he's going mad. He's like, right, guys, you really have to believe in me. If you don't believe in me, there's something called an incident cycle's coming round. And if you don't believe hard enough, you'll be involved in this incident cycle. So he involves... Do you remember this guy called Whitey? Whitey?
No.
Yeah, there was a guy called Whitey. He was one of Jim Jones's followers, but he was always in trouble. He was a bit of a doofus, probably like the same as my dog.
Oh my God.
Bit of an idiot. Like, didn't really know what was going on. So he was like, right, Whitey was the scapegoat, bless him. Oh. So what happened to poor Whitey and his family was he ends up driving him and his family off a cliff. One of the kids dies.
One of them?
Yeah, only one. I know, I was surprised.
How did they not all die?
I don't know. Oh, I'll tell you how. Because Jim Jones went down and saved the 3.
Oh,
the others,
bellend.
He didn't save the one because accident cycle, but the other 3, he was like, no, I'm going to save you. So he got credit for that as well.
To prove his point.
Yeah, so he got credit.
Oh my
credit.
God.
He got credit on the point of like, oh, the accident was coming. And also, I saved 3 of the 4, but I couldn't save one of them from the accident cycle.
And that'll teach you.
I know. So obviously at this point, things are going a bit mad. He's having different issues. So he's actually upped by 1978 and he's fucked over to Guyana, where he's taken all of his crew, basically. He's also taken a monkey. Do you remember what's his name?
Mr. Muggs.
Mr. Muggs. So we were trying to talk
Mr.
about...
Muggs.
I know. So at this point, he's taken over 900 people over to Guyana. He's slave driving them pretty much, isn't he?
Literally.
He's mainly got older black women or older black congregants, and he's given them like 18 hours workloads a day.
Yeah, hard labour.
No food, and if they fuck it up, they gotta fight Mr. Muggs. Which is what... He was a monkey, wasn't he?
Mr. Muggs
Mr.
was
Muggs
a
the chimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what you get.
You had to box Mr. Muggs if you got on Jim's wrong side.
Yeah, so he's going mad now at this point. And he's like, right, guys, everyone, we're gonna... He's making speeches through the thing, and he's like, everyone's going to die soon. Everyone's coming at us. Guys, I really can't do it justice. Just have a little listen to the audio tapes and stuff.
They would be working, like, all day. And then he'd be like, right, everyone come and listen to me preach now.
Yeah.
While I just... like drug-addled, talk absolute nonsense.
And
with
he's
my
laying on the
sunglasses.
sofa in his sunglasses, just reeling off shit. In fact, he didn't want to stop them. So he was like, in the end, he had this big systems put over all of Jonestown so he could just ramble his shit when they were working.
He also had a piss bucket so that he wouldn't have to piss anywhere else, so he could keep talking shit.
But everyone else had to stay and piss themselves or faint because he was laying on the sofa and everyone else had to stand up. Yeah, so he was a bit mad.
Drag him all out of bed, no one got any bloody sleep.
No. So but at this point when he's in Guyana, obviously at this point people are trying to defect. As you do. People are like, excuse me, I don't really want to be here.
Not what I signed up for.
I know. And they also have a Californian congressman, Leo Ryan. He goes over to Jonestown and meets with a small delegation and some defectors. This is when it all kicks and hits the fan. So this happens on this day in 1978. This pisses Jim off. He takes it personally. Anyone trying to leave the congregation was taken personally. So, November 18th, 1978, while Ryan's party were trying to leave the airstrip, they were shot and they were killed by temple gunmen. Shortly after this, Jim Jones ordered the mass series... Oh, I'm reading my own notes now and I can't even fucking do it. Shortly after this, basically, he was like, guys, drink the Kool-Aid.
He said there was going to be a massive race war breaking out, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that,
This was the start of it.
Yeah, and they were going to come for it. They're going to come for you now. Now they're going to go back and tell, and they're going to come for you, and they're going to come and they're going to kill your children. He's like, let's do it our way.
We can all go out for our own way, and we're going on our own terms.
Yeah.
So he had people queuing up, children, like obviously women, children, old women. They were all there, 918 of them, queuing up to be given this Kool-Aid with cyanide in it, which is obviously not ideal.
Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid. Did I say Kool-Aid?
It was Flavor Aid.
It was Flavor Aid. Did I say Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just...
Because they say, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Don't
do
drink the Kool-Aid.
It's actually Flavor Aid.
It was Flavor Aid,
actually rip off. So.
I can't believe I said such a thing.
It's all right. It's all right. I can't believe I remembered such a thing.
Well done.
I cannot.
So yeah, well, I said, look at us congratulating you. 918 people died.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Children were killed.
Sorry,
like,
guys.
Sorry, I've just made it even worse. But yeah, people were like shot at point blank if they didn't want to do it. People were forced it into their veins.
God.
Just have a little listen to we can't do it. Like, it's just awful. But have a little listen to the death tapes. But also, one of the interesting things was Marceline. If you listen to the death tapes and the audio tapes at the end, she is actually at the last point really, really upset about the children having it.
Yeah.
And she spends her last time just being restrained because she's like, but if it wasn't for her, I don't think he'd have had the power.
No, I don't think so.
But it turns out she was the good. She was the good behind it all.
I don't think she could have predicted that what was going to happen, though. What
no.
he was going to, like, fall into.
No, so everyone who was in Jonestown, like all the defectors have all said they were all just waiting for old Jim Jones to come back.
Oh my
because
God.
old Jim Jones was an amazing guy. He
Like
was
an abusive relationship.
Yeah, because he was out there doing the good work. He was doing the charity work. It was only really when he was on the meth because no one else could do the job as good as he could. And the shit hits the fan. He gets paranoid and everything starts going to shit. He is at this point also sleeping with all his congregants. At one point as well, which was quite funny, he was like, everyone in the world except me is gay, and I'm going to have sex with all the men, and that makes you gay and not me.
Amazing logic.
Yeah, apparently that was a thing. So some of his logic was bullshit. 99.9% of it was, but yeah.
He had a good window, didn't he, of about like 7 minutes?
Yeah, we've been on the market for a good cult, and if he'd got us at the right time, we wouldn't have died in Guyana. I think we'd have just been like, no, I can't be arsed.
Definitely not.
When they just started making us do long shifts, we'd be like, out of here, I'm going to find the Manson family.
100%.
But yeah, that's how it had gone down.
It's exactly how it would have gone down.
Yeah.
But, so that was a wild one, wasn't it?
He didn't even kill himself. Like he got shot in the head though, didn't he?
Someone
Wouldn't
else
even take the fucking drink.
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
Like, shoot me in the head, I won't even be last. Like, didn't even see the last thing of it.
And he was if you listen to the death tapes, it's absolutely harrowing. He's going, quickly.
Yeah, quickly now. Mother, please. Mother, please.
Don't cry. Your children are crying. Don't let them cry.
And they're crying because they're dying.
In pain.
And mother is Marceline and she's being restrained, trying to stop them putting cyanide-laced Flavor Aid into children's veins.
So bad.
So, yeah, don't or don't, really. Don't. But let's move on from there.
Yeah.
Jonestown, bye.
Bugger off, Joan on his
Go on your own.
Furthermore,
Okay.
okay,
All right.
just a little nice one then to move on from there. In 1963, the push-button phone was introduced. It replaced the rotary dial.
Do you know I have used both types of phones?
Have you?
Yeah, I've used
Really?
the rotary. Yeah, only like in. I went to a museum a few weeks ago, didn't I? Oh no, not in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure though I have. When I was doing it, it felt right. Like I think my nan had an old rotary one.
Oh my god, I think a nan must have had one.
Yeah, do the thing with your finger, and it makes you feel like, I've done this before.
Someone's definitely had one.
Yeah.
It's only 1963 anyway, so...
yeah, probably quite a few people have had them then.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we are. Oh, that's good to know.
A bit further back, in 1307, William Tell shot the famous apple. So he was a Swiss folk hero.
Okay.
And he was forced to shoot an apple off his son's head with a crossbow by this bastard bailiff called Albrecht Gessler.
So this is all true story?
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just like a Robin Hood situation.
No, I think Robin... Oh, I don't know. Was Robin Hood real? I don't know. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, heck.
Who knows?
Already hell, I
Oh,
don't know.
fuck.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
But, yeah, have you got any nice, interesting facts for me?
I do, actually, because this is just, when it's like, when you're just learning things and you feel the need to bring it to the party? This is what I'm going to do to you today. So, you were telling me about my dog, Joan Rivers' long nips, the other day, weren't you? When I sent you a video of her just wanting belly rubs.
Long lips.
So, we think she's had some babies, bless her. She's, she's spayed now. She comes spayed from part of the pack, but she's got these big old nips. So, got me looking into nipples. So, I'm going to I'm going to tell you.
Right.
I'm not going to turn you into anything.
You
I'm
might.
going to tell you about, have you ever seen opossums and babies?
Yeah.
Do you know how they have their babies?
Go on.
So you've seen opossums.
Yeah.
And you've seen the babies all clinging onto them.
Yeah.
So that's like stage 3. That's like toddlerhood of babies.
Oh my god, how cute.
Do you know they have another stage that no one really knows about? So, babies are born. Opossums are born. They are very, very small marsupials.
Like kangaroos.
Like kangaroos. So the mum opossum will lick this little patch. The babies will go up the saliva patch, up to the mum's pouch,
cute.
plonk themselves in the pouch, find themselves a nipple.
Inside there. Yeah,
Yep.
that's great.
Swallow it. Cling there for months.
Oh,
with a nipple in them.
that sounds so...
Grim.
I think that's what's happened to Joan.
I think exactly what's happened to Joan.
Yeah, they're
But-
long.
Yeah, but I just thought you had to know that
Oh my
because
God.
I found this out the other day.
That sounds really painful.
Yeah, so we thought hyenas had it rough when they were... Actually, I think hyenas do have it rough.
Still worse.
Their vaginas rip open during baby time.
Absolutely not. No, thank you very much. No.
No, if I could choose something, I would be one of those spiders that eats their husband, has a good
Yeah.
meal, and then has a baby then.
Succulent Chinese meal.
Yeah. Or I'd be a seahorse, and then the man can do all the work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They look really awkward, those seahorses, don't they? I bet it's really hard to get your jumper on.
Oh, that's so cute.
They just look so awkward.
You cannot put a jumper on.
No, they cannot without assistance. You really need assistance.
They very much do. Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else now. Do you want a confession?
Well, I've just got a little cute cat fact.
Okay, yes, please.
Cats can suffer with whisker fatigue.
What the fuck exact?
So, because their whiskers are there to, help them, with spatial perception, so that they can know when they're going to fit through something and whatever.
Yeah.
And, they're obviously, very important. And they can get tired from, overuse or, fitting through small holes.
Their whiskers can get tired.
Whisker fatigue.
That's so fucking
I know,
cute.
how cute
Oh
is
my
that?
god, that's the most adorable thing ever.
It's not allowed, is it, actually?
No, it's actually not. Definitely not allowed.
It's not allowed.
I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you a confession that's not allowed because
Please
this
do.
is how I wonder about how some of our episodes are going to age. Sorry.
Oh, fab.
However, just deleted a Facebook post from 13 years ago in which I mourned the passing of Jimmy Savile.
Oh, shit!
I found that one on Festhole. It's not mine. I have never
Amazing.
mourned Jimmy Savile.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it the most.
So fucking
Morning
good.
him.
Oh, no.
How
At
sad.
least you deleted it. You had the graciousness to delete it afterwards.
Yeah, very good of you,
Yeah,
really.
good.
I got a good one.
Okay.
It's my wife's confession, but I was having a cardiac event, had to call an ambulance, and my wife forced me to struggle to the spare bedroom because she didn't want the crew to see what a tip our bedroom is. I still live with her.
Oh my fucking god!
Come on, you gotta get in the spare
You
room.
gotta get in the spare room.
Can't have him looking at our
You
bedroom.
can't die in this ugly bedroom.
Imagine he's like, oh my god, I'm dying. And she's like, but move first.
Isn't it? What's the chances of surviving a cardiac arrest? Isn't it something like 2% or something?
Well, we don't know what he did. What did
What a
happen,
kind of
but,
erect
What kind of erection
he had.
We don't know.
No.
So, yes.
Oh, no, yeah, I would do that, though.
No, yeah.
No, I can't say much, because, yes.
And I've got another bonus one, just because I've invested in a device such as this recently.
Okay.
My wife doesn't trust me. She stuck an air tag in my bag, stitched it into the lining when I went on a work trip. Apple notified me that there was a tag following me, so I gave it to my mate. And now I'm in Wolverhampton while sat on the sofa with her. Wonder when she'll say something.
I love that.
How awkward.
Oh, that's so awkward.
I know.
Yeah, but you would just... Oh, I suppose I was going to say, you don't say anything. You would deny all response... Well, I don't have a fucking air tracker for once.
No.
I go on for my dog.
Yeah.
My new Joan Rivers. Such a celeb with big nips. She needs them.
She does. Although I don't know how you could lose those nips.
You can't lose the nips.
No.
All the nips lead to home, but yeah.
The nips will find you no matter where you are in the world.
They'll lasso you up. It's like a big old, I don't know, like a Medusa.
It's like a tripwire everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, poor dog.
At all times.
Oh, gross.
At all angles.
Is there anything else we need to add? Because this is getting weird.
It's getting out of hand. I think we just need to advise that you like, follow, and subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Instagram, all the greats.
Yeah.
Please
Come
and see us.
And also, if you need to message us, do it at the ButtStuff Podcast at gmail.com.
That's right, and furthermore,
Mic check 1 2, check 4 now 5, mi abuelo.
Mic check 1 2, check 4 now 5, mi abuelo, mi abuelo, mi abuela. Yes, estoy bien, bien, bien.